Hello and welcome to this Saturday evening stream, and it's amazing already. We've got so many of you in the chat, which is great to see. As you may have seen earlier in the day, I put out a poll to see which route we would be driving tonight, and if you've not already guessed, the Birmingham Cross City won by somewhat of a country mile. So yeah, I think it ended up getting around 70% of the vote. So yeah, really interesting. I'm always glad to jump on this route. Let's get the cab set up, and then I will say hello to everyone that's in the chat, because there's quite a few of you already. Vigilance on. There we go. And we've got headlights set to day. Perfect. Let's just get out the cab here. That will watch the train there. So let's just go through the chat here. So we've got Eli and Crazy already in. Hello, how you both doing? Aviation Fan, hello into the stream. Alfie, that train guy. You're absolutely right. I'm not far from 1,000 now, which is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We're definitely getting very close now. And yeah, this is going to be it's going to be a good one. I thought we'd start off with a nice early morning run, so we can take advantage of the beautiful sky. It's a little bit purpley, which always looks good. Let's start to lock those doors. Eli, you're good. That's great to hear. And we can be away for our first stop, which is going to be Longbridge. But we've got to make our way up the Licky Incline to begin with. It's worth saying I am using the Birmingham Cross City Enhancement Pack available on Train Sim Community. So you may spot a few differences with the normal route. Okay, we can head up to 90 now. Alfie, Valenta HSTs are so loud. They certainly are. Eli, how long will this be? So we're going to do probably a couple of hours. So this run that we're doing now said it was around an hour and 15 minutes. And then we were going to, I think I want to do one from Lichfield down to Redditch. So it's going to be over 2 hours. Croydon Bus Simulator, sorry about that. Croydon Bus Sim Player. Hello, how you doing? I'm very well, thank you. We're making our way up the Licky Incline. We're not really accelerating too much here. Crazy, you never see a big difference when playing with the enhancement pack. I think the biggest thing I notice is certainly the brightness of the signals. That's the biggest thing for me. Alfie HTs are called high-speed trains. Yeah, absolutely. Do we want to go tonight? We'll run it with night lighting on, given we're still early hours of the morning. Let's just look at the rest of our stopping pattern. So we've got Longbridge, Northfield, Kings Norton, Bourneville, Selly Oak, University, Five Ways, Birmingham New Street, Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, St Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butler's Lane, Lake Street, Lichfield City, and finally Lynchfield Trent Valley. So it's going to be a good stopping pattern. We're going to be stopping at plenty of places. Now we've reached the top of the leaking incline, we'll see the speed build. Yeah, absolutely crazy. It's going to be a little bit weird. Yeah, playing Train Sim World 4 and not having the mods. Well, it might be worth just putting them in and see what happens. Maybe they'll work, maybe they won't. Probably not. Eli, that's the station. We'll be stopping at a station that you're local to. Okay, we're almost up to 90 here. So just ease back on the power now. Yeah, to be fair, the only mods that I tend to use are the enhancement packs for the UK routes. Other than that, I think some of them are slightly unrealistic, but you know, we've got double yellow here, so we'll start to brake. Alfie, they've got the Northern 323 on the Glossop line. Yeah, absolutely. It's good to have 323 in both the operators now. Still quite away from the next signal, so let's cruise around 50. Why not? See, it's a single yellow, so we'll start to brake in a little while. We're still doing 45, so we're good. This will be for the set points ahead that will take us into Longbridge Station. Can't see the next signal just yet. That'll be as we come around this bend here. Somewhere. There we go, we can see it's still a red, so we'll continue to brake. Alfie, do I have Peak Forest? Yes, I do. Eli, you'll do the 5 uniform 02 from Birmingham New Street to Four Oaks. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Crazy. The 323 will have the first bit of suspension improvements, so that'll be really interesting to play and see how different it is. There you go, we've got the green, got the feather indicating that we'll be going across, and it'll be a 30. You'll do it with light clouds. Yeah, light clouds are the best. It takes out the sometimes a little too bright, little bit too bright. Yeah, sun in Train Sim World 3. There we go. As we come across, you can see the platform just in front. Alfie, pace? Are you talking about paces on the Peak Forest Railway? So I guess that would be quite interesting. I'm not sure how, if they would have ever run on there. There we go, and we'll stop just here. There we go, and we'll unlock those doors. Eli, that's a 15-minute run. Yeah, it's not too far. Crazy, you always start your runs in fully clear weather or thunderstorms. Fair enough. I think I just prefer the light clouds, and then stick dynamic on it, and we'll go with whatever happens. Let's lock those doors. Let's jump back in the cab. Wait for those doors to close. And away we go for Northfield in just a mile. Alfie, Pacers will be on Preston. Yeah, absolutely. Crazy, you get annoyed when it sets the 15th of January and then it's dark. Yeah, absolutely. It does do some weird things with when it sets the date. 156 Andrew, thank you for the sub and welcome into the stream. Hope you're well. Crazy, Pacers should lay on to Tees Valley. Yeah, I really hope they do go back and allow that to layer into that route. That'd be very cool. Next stop coming up. 800 yards. We'll start to break now. Glad you're well, Andrew. I'm good, thank you. It's a good job these brakes are good on this 323. Even in notch 1 we're slowing really quite nicely. Andrew, just to let you know I'm Scottish. Well, everyone's welcome in here. There we go. Pretty good stop that. I'll take that. Nice. Let's open those doors.
May I have your attention, please, on platform 1?
Oh, we've got some station announcements. Nice.
That the 0805 service to Four Oaks has been cancelled.
Oh, cancelled.
This is due to a member of train crew being unavailable.
Andrew, what's my favourite train? Ooh, that's a very good question. Do you know what? I'm most excited for the upcoming 801. I think that would be is going to be my favourite train. I do like the 800 family in real life, so as soon as we get it into Train Sim World, that'll be the one I think I'll be regularly playing. That or the Javelin's quite fun. What about yours? Eli, you're going fast. Keep going. Why not? Kings Norton next, 1.2 miles. At least they gave yeah, 18-minute heads up cancellation. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Usually it's about a minute before it's due. There we go. Now you can see that's the AWS warning for the 40. So we'll slowly brake here. And because we are, I think I'm running this in October, you get to see the railhead treatment trains, which are very cool. See them all parked up there? That's very cool, there's lots of them. That's very cool to see. Besides the 156, my favourite is Class 37. Yeah, it'd be amazing to see the 156 in Train Sim World. And Eli, they do have it in Train Sim World 4. Yeah, the 800 is definitely coming to the to Train Sim World 4, and I'm very excited to drive that. There we go, and here is Kings Norton. go all the way up towards the end of the platform here. You can see our stop marker just on the post there. We should be pretty spot on actually. Nice. Little wait here to 47 minutes past. Get those doors shut. There we go. Should be Bourneville next, yeah, in just a mile. And there's 45 next as well, so that's cool. Crazy, you do like the amount of services on this that run on this route. Usually feels pretty busy unless you're in the New Street area. Yeah, completely agree. It's you do tend to see a good amount of other 323s along the way. And talking of one, there it is. It's yeah, like I say, it's just New Street that kind of kills it a little bit when you get there. It's a 69 speed. $156. Are we? Oh, Andrew, sorry. Are we stopping for chocolate? Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be done at Bourneville. You'll see the Cadbury's purple on the station. Is it possible to get a 6-car 323 when selecting service? Yeah, there are selected services that are 6-car units. Eli, you're going fast again. Nice. There we go, as we roll into Bourneville. There you go, you can see the Cadbury purple on the station here. Guess we're going down to the end. There you go, there's a stop sign right at the end. Let's pop ourselves just here, why not? Andrew, you've been there many years ago at the Cadbury Chocolate Factory in Bourneville. Ah, very nice. Oh, we've got to be locking those doors. Crazy, we've never had a 6-car 323, but seen quite a few of them when doing this route. Yeah, you do see quite a few of them coupled together, and I never know which service it is that it's supposed to be be using the 6-car 323. So it feels a bit like potluck. Eli, you're getting too fast. Gotta keep that speed under control. There we go, Selly Oak next. Stopping at Selly Oak in just a second. Start braking. Definitely feels like an autumn morning. There we go, we're coming into Selly Oak. Not quite the pace I probably needed to be at. There we go, I'll start to brake. Andrew, it's usually rare to get a clear run into Birmingham. Yeah, absolutely. I guess as we're running an early morning service, we probably will get... should have a pretty clear run, actually. Lock those doors. And away we go for university. Yeah, picking up speed. And we'll start to brake now. As we come around this bend in a second, we'll see the university station. There we go. We see another 323. Eli, what's my favourite train? I think, as I say, it's got to be the Class 800 family, which we'll be getting in Train Sim World 4 very shortly. So I'm very excited for that. Wait here 30 seconds before we can depart. Twenty more seconds. Let's start locking those doors. Tell you what, we'll go a little bit further down the platform, and we'll watch ourselves depart. And there we go. 5 ways next. Crazy asks, what's my favourite train outside the UK? Ooh, good question. I would say...
Please note that when...
I do quite like jumping in one of the ICEs, usually the 1 or the 3 on Train Sim World 3. They are very cool. And yeah, to be fair, I just generally like high speed trains. Properly high speed trains are very cool. So like the TGV as well, that's always very fun. So 5 ways next, 1.1 miles. What have we got here? So we're going to be reducing down to 40. We're only doing 46. So no drama. Just start slowing. We're a little bit early for the 40. Eli, you love every chain. Fair enough. It's got to be done. There we go. We can see 5 ways back to come into view. Step 2 of brakes here, just we're going downhill, down a 1.3% gradient. Eli, you love London commuter? Yeah, that is a great route. It's amazing how busy it is. I think we might be a touch over there, but never mind. It's all good. It's all good. As the other 323 departs. Let's lock those doors, and our next stop will be Birmingham New Street. There we go, and away we go. So this will be very slow into Birmingham New Street. It's just he's back. Crazy, you going to head out now? No worries. Thanks for dropping into the stream. Appreciate it. Have a good evening. Slow a little bit as we are going to be coming up to the 20 section. We'll acknowledge the double yellow, and you can see at the bottom there that's the 20, and also the indication that we'll be going into platform 8. We are going to be pretty early into New Street. Actually, we need to be getting down to 10. Brake. Okay. Just about managed to get down in time. Andrew asks, what's the greatest train I've ever seen? Oh, that's a really difficult question. Oh, that is a very difficult question, actually. You know what? I'm not sure. Really not sure. Adrian, can you do the Dartford to London Victoria or the other way around? Unfortunately, we won't be doing Southeastern high speed tonight. We're going to be just running on Birmingham Cross City. Eli, can they add more train stations? Where would you want more train stations added? Andrew, Flying Scotsman at Bowness back in 2016. Now that sounds very cool. Are you excited that the Flying Scotsman's coming to Trains in Mod 4? If you obviously thinking greatest is the Flying Scotsman. It's just fine. Let's open those doors, and we've got a little wait here actually. If we can get ourselves unstuck. Actually, I wanted to part of the enhancement pack. Yeah, there you go. This is the ball ring. Not a ball ring. The yeah. Let's find our train. There we go. Adrian, can you play Train Sim on a Chromebook? Not too sure, if I'm honest. Can't say I've ever tried. There'll be on Steam or Epic. There'll be the minimum hardware requirements. It's probably worth having a look at that. So, still a couple more minutes before we need to be departing. How good does this livery look? It's, the West Midlands livery is very, very nice on the 3T3. Right, we've got another minute. How good would this be if this station was just full of other trains, giving it some life? $30 and we can be finally going and doing the northern half of Birmingham Cross City. You see, we're pretty much halfway. We started off down here at the south at to Bromsgrove, and we'll be heading north to Lichfield, and obviously we've got the branch off to Redditch. So yeah, hopefully let's start locking those doors. Hopefully the second half will be just as enjoyable, I'm sure. There we go, and away we go for Aston next, 2.2 miles. And it's just a 10 mile an hour 10 mile exit from New Street. Jumping up to 15 shortly. You can see, there we go. And there's the 30 sign. Eli, have I played Roblox before? No, I can't say I have. Go, and we'll be coming out next to the site of HS2 actually. In a moment we'll be able to see that. Oh, you can start to see it now actually. There you go. See the construction work. very cool. A little too fast there. Let's just control that. And we'll be going off to the left, as you can see, illuminated on the signal. Across we go. And we should be able to pick up the speed in a second. There's a 50 and there's a 323. Get to see all the 323s this morning. There we go, there's 50, so let's put the power on. And we'll just bring it back. There we go. And jumping up to 60, I should imagine. There we go. Power back on. Just ease it back. Okay, we'll get a 70, but we then go straight down to 45. And a double yellow, which we'll acknowledge. All going on. Let's just keep slowing now to the 45. There's 45. Actually, we've got a single yellow here, so we'll continue to slow a little bit further. I think the red is going to be right at the end of the station at Aston. And there's the 45 sign, but we're well under it, so we're all good. Let's just slow a little bit further. And you can see the repeaters there indicating it's still red. And we're pretty early, so this is good. There you go, we can see the red ahead. Oh, we're slightly over our stop point. Never mind. So we've got 45 seconds and we can be departing from Aston. Let's just get a better look at our leg, at our 323. Okay, let's lock those doors. And jump back in the cab, and away we go. You can see the feathers illuminated indicating that we'll be off round to the right. And it's just 20 across the points here. But then straight up to 40. Once we clear that, we can put the power back on. There it is. There we go, there's 40. Nice. And we've got Gravity Hill next, 0.9 of a mile. Just jumped up to 45. There we go, lovely stuff. So Gravity Hill, less than 900 yards now, so we'll just come off the power. When we get a little bit closer, we'll start to brake. Here's a 323. Get to see what we're seeing all the 323s at the moment. Bit of power just to get us into Gravity Hill. We are going up over a 1% gradient here, so just keep that speed up. There we go, there's the station. Let's look for our stopping point, which I think is going to be right at the end of the platform here. So we'll now start to brake into notch 2, maybe into notch 3. That should be pretty spot on. There we go, let's open those doors. As it starts to rain as well, that's going to make it a little bit more interesting. To be locking those doors, we need to turn our wipers on. I don't remember which one it is. That one, isn't it? There we go. Intermittent. And away we go for Erdington next. Let's go to intermittent 2. There we go. That's better. Oh, I'm so excited to see the updated rain effects in Train Sim World 4. You can see some of the rain just looks quite blocky and pixelated, so that's going to be significantly improved as I understand it going forward, so that will make such a difference. But I didn't expect it to start raining. Okay. Let's come off power here as we start coming into our next station. .600 yards to go. Cruising around 40 for now. A little bit more brake as we can see the station now. There we go, we'll start to slow for our stop. And we're going to go sailing past our three car marker. Never mind. Let's unlock those doors. There we go, and away we go. The rain's really coming down still. Oh, we've got a bit of wheel slip here. Let's just put it back into notch 2. Now we can probably get into notch 3. We'll try notch... no. We've got wheel slip in notch 4, so we'll continue accelerating at the moment in notch 3. We should be okay for notch 4. Actually, we'll put it back in notch 3. We've got Chester Road next in 600 yards. It's just round the corner ahead. Can start to make it out now. Head into notch 2, brake in, and we'll just ease off. We're going to come in pretty spot on for time. Oh no, we've gone the wrong way on the brake there, but it's all good. There was no stop marker for where we should be, but never mind. And there's another 323 in the station. It's great you get to see so many 323s along the way. I do like that. We won't be here long. Let's start locking those doors. There we go. We'll pull away notch 2, and then we'll up to 3. There we go, no wheel slip. Not until we get over sort of 30 we'll go into notch 4. There we go, we can probably go now. We now need to be slowing for wild green. That will be right upon us in no time. The rain's definitely adding to it here. Okay, we'll start slowing for the stop here. Probably into notch 2. I can see our 3 car. 3 car marker, but we've gone past it again. Never mind, never mind. Let's let those passengers off.
Please note, the doors of trains leaving this station may be closed up to 30 seconds before departure time. Please ensure you are on the platform in good time for your train. Thank you.
Or in my case, 10 seconds before we depart. Oh, no. We've got another minute to wait. Oh, it's far too early. What's happened, Eli? Nothing. We're doing well, actually. We're keeping to time nicely. We've got Sutton Coldfield next after this stop. Oh, is the live stream moving slow, is it? Bear with me, let's just see if we can fix that. Is it gone poor, I wonder? Okay, we'll keep accelerating. We need to be slow in here, so start slowing. What is going to stop and going? Oh, okay, yeah, it's lagging massively at the moment. When we get to Sutton Coldfield, let me see if I can try and fix it. No need to get worried, Eli. We'll, when we get to the next station, we'll see if I can fix it. It's very odd that it does this every now and again. It happened again, yeah. It's good again now. Yeah, very odd. I don't know why it does it. Right, let's open those doors. We'll just pause it 1 second and let me just see what's going on. Hopefully that might have just fixed it. Hopefully that would have fixed it. Let me know in the chat if you don't mind, please. Go and away we go. It should be fixed now, Eli. Hopefully. For some reason it's the streaming software, I think. Go 4 Oaks next. So we'll be coming into 4/8. For some reason we haven't turned. Weird. That's deregistering. No. Is it doing it again, Eli? It happened again. Hey, interesting. Let's just stop a second and I'll see. Let's just see if I can fix it again. Hopefully that might fix it. Fingers crossed. And away we go for Butler's Lane. Let me know if it's fixed it, if you don't mind. How very strange. It's working now. I'm not sure what is going on with it. It's very odd. Hello Dommy Game, how you doing? I think we're going to overrun here. It's an emergency brake. Please, please stop. I think we're going to be okay actually. We will, yeah, we'll be slightly over. That's fine. It's really weird. I don't understand what's happening. Let's just go, be right back. There we go. We'll see if that makes it any better. I'm trying everything at the moment. I'm sorry about this. I don't know why it's been so laggy. Of course. It's still not working. How frustrating. You and me both, Eli. What can we do? Well, we'll stop here and I'll try something else. We'll see if we can fix it, because this is it's not going well. Right, we'll pause things here again. Hopefully that might make it a little bit better. Let me know if that makes it any better. I will fix it if it if it's the last thing I do. Oh, we're locking the doors a little bit early. It's still not liking me. There we go. Away we go. Let me know if it's doing it again still. Interesting. Is that any better now? Feels better to me. Hopefully I've just fixed it, and that would be a miracle. So we've got 4.6 miles to Lichfield City. This feels much better now looking at. I'm also trying to watch the stream as well to see what it's doing. I think it looks a lot better. Hello CJ, how you doing? How's the stream for you, CJ? We were just experiencing a bit of lagging, so hopefully I've sorted that out now. I believe the suspension updates will come to just the new ones, I believe. You see no lag on your part. Brilliant. That's great. Thanks for letting me know. I think the first one we'll see the suspension on update on is actually the Class 323, the one we're running at the moment. And then I think it will be the Azuma that gets it next. If it comes to 385, yeah, that would be cool. I hope Rivet put the 800 on Edinburgh to Glasgow as at least some AI, because that would be very cool. Eli, it's not lagging. That's great. Thanks for confirming. I've managed to work out what it was. I was trying to send too much data to YouTube and it didn't like it. It's getting foggy, and this fog will of course be changing as well. So I'm excited to see the difference as we get Train Sim World 4. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, CJ, that route is dead. Outside of, yeah, especially when you're in Edinburgh. So I'm going to get a yellow here, so we'll start to brake. Looks like a is that single? It's a single, so we need to brake quite hard here. Got to prepare to stop. Yeah, absolutely, CJ. I really want to see what the fog's like as well, the volumetric fog. How much of a difference that makes. We should be doing 20. Here is Lichfield City. And let's bring this to a stop nicely. You can see our 3-car marker a little bit further up. A little bit of power on, why not? Gets to where we need to be. There we go. Perfect. Let's unlock those doors. Got a little wait here. It's really gone quite dark now. You would have loved Edinburgh to Newcastle with the North Berwick branch after that time we went into. Yeah, that would have been very cool actually. But it's still nice that we're. I think I'm just pleased that we're getting a portion of the East Coast Main Line. It's been long overdue. Let's jump out here. You can see the passengers got their umbrellas up. Start locking those doors, and we will head towards our final stop, which will be Lichfield and Trent Valley. You're also excited with the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, I equally hope they will potentially do some extensions, because I think route extensions have to become a thing at some point, because people want longer routes. I know sometimes, I guess, from their perspective, you're only really appealing to the people that own that route in question. But if East Coast Main Line is a core route of Train Sim World 4, everyone should have it. So it should feel, or most people should have it at least. So it feels kind of sensible that it's extended. Hi Zane, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. Oh, we've just been tripped by TPWS there. Let's put you into brake. Hopefully it will come back to us. An extension to York would be great. Yeah, absolutely, CJ. Glad you're well. I'm good as well, thank you, Zane. Right, let's... Come on. Let me clear this. There we go. That was not paying attention. It was bound to happen at some point. Shows the safety systems work. So in we come to Lichfield, Trent Valley. Wouldn't mind spending £10-20 for extension even if it's only 20 minutes to York. Yeah, agreed. I don't think I would mind either. If it was an extension to York and also brought the Class 91, I think that would be very cool. So that would really bring that route to life with the Class 91. Look how horrible the weather's turned out. You can hear the thunder in the background. There we go. Let's see how well / badly we did. Did we get gold? That's the question. And we still managed to get a gold. Who'd have thought it? Right, let's return to the timetable and we'll find another service for us to do. I've fancy... It's only a 13-minute service, but let's go with this HST service. Zane, you going to go now? Thanks for dropping into the stream. Okay. Day one. No, wasn't that what's to go into night? Night. There we go. Perfect. We want brakes to come down to initial. Oh, nice. We've got 47 on the back there with no lights on. Standard. Right, let's see if we can turn. I never remember where the instrument lights are. Driver's buzzer, gauge dimmer. There we go. Put that up. Turn AWS on. DSD on. I think we're pretty set to move. So we're literally going to be taking this to Kings Norton up the Licky Incline. CJ, yeah, like the classic TS Classic Loco packs for 11.99 for the 91 would be a straight buy straight away. Yeah, absolutely agreed. Something like that would be very, very cool. I love having the HSTs on this route. Let's see. Got 3 power cars, a couple of coaches, Mark 1 coach, and then a 47 in the back. Very nice. Should be able to get going in a second. There we go. Take the brake off and put the power on. So much rolling stock on East Coast Mountains, so they keep extending it. Yeah, absolutely agreed. Or even if they don't extend it, if the third parties extend it, that would be very cool. There we go, we'll start to head up the Licking line. Doing it in the dark. We definitely need more model freight, agreed, CJ. 68, 88, 90s, 60s, 70s, 56s, yeah, absolutely agreed. There's a whole load of model freight. It would be very cool to see that added. HST powering away as we make our way up the Licking Incline. We're picking up speed even though we're going up a 2.7% gradient. Yeah, agreed, especially as something like the 60 would run on pretty much every UK route. Anything sort of diesel, like stuff on electric, yeah, would be only, I guess, limited to routes that are electrified, but if it's diesel, everything will run on every UK route and substitute in. And also have different freight operators, because at the moment we've only ever see EWS. Having like GB Rail Freight or Collis would be so cool. Even seeing more red DB 66s would be cool. It was only ever done once for Great Western Express and we never saw it again. They always tend to be an EWS delivery. Oh look, a reuse 37 for ECS moves. Can buy. Can be more stock easy. Yeah. I do you know what? I didn't mind that. The 37. I thought that was relatively good value, especially as we got also a different livery for the 375. And obviously we've had services on both Southeastern High Speed and Midland Mainline. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, CJ. Even just on 37 in another operator. Test rings would be very cool. Or even the flying banana. Obviously the network rail, yeah, HST. That would be very cool. We're stuck here. Obviously the HST. Yeah, I think we saw there in the Dovetail Direct event, we definitely saw the weathered 66, which came with the railhead treatment train. So I have a feeling it probably will be. Makes sense if it is. So 3.3 miles to where we need to stop, which I suspect will be right at Kings Norton. Yes, yeah, likewise, Alan Thompson, hopefully, yeah, will bring good UK stuff, like has been for Train Simulator Classic. Again, sort of engineering trains like that should be easily adds lots of different services that you would just naturally see anyway on the railway. So I like those types of engineering trains that you would naturally see anyway. So yeah, more of that. Double yellow here. Acknowledge, stop to brake. And then after this run, I think we'll jump back into the 323 and hopefully we'll do a nice clear, have a nice clear run from Lichfield down to Redditch. This is Northfield, I believe. Does look good in the night. Visibility is good. You can see a red ahead, so start braking. We have to assume that's going to be for us. It's going to be for the next signal. We're doing 17 anyway, so no drama. See our red ahead just in the distance. This is what I love about the enhancement pack, or the enhancement mod. It makes the signal so much brighter. We'll stop to slow. Imagine as soon as we get past this AWS warning, I bet this is approach control. There we go, classic. Yeah, absolutely, CJ. What I would also like to see is the blue Midland, obviously the Midland Pullman in HST, because that gets seen everywhere as well. So that would be very cool to see that as a rail tool. Trains that can use on every route, like railhead trick train, tampers, test trains, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm absolutely all for more of that type of services. Yeah, I think that's a great. I like your reaction, CJ. I absolutely agree that Midland Pool one would be amazing. They've got the HST, so that is literally a reskin. It should have the lights automatically set up. I shouldn't have to go and sort that out myself, but there we are. We'll stop here where it wants us to. CJ, you've seen it in real life about 4 times in Scotland, and every time it gives me the warm feeling in my stomach. Yeah, absolutely. That's why stuff like that, especially when, like I say, we've got a HST already, so it feels silly not to have it. That one random Doge, welcome into the stream, and we've got a. It's literally impossible not to get a bronze on no services. Ridiculous. Right, let's find a middle of the day service from Lichfield to Redditch. Actually, no, we'll do 4 Oaks to Redditch. That seems a bit sensible. How you doing that one, random Doge? Let's do July. We'll do it clear. Go. Let's race the pass. It is. Don't know what you're... Don't know why it's whinging at me. Let's open those doors. We're at Four Oaks and we'll be heading to Redditch. Okay, we've got a couple minutes to wait. The headlights are on. Safety systems will help. Let's turn that on. We'll turn vigilance. Oh, turn vigilance on. Good stuff. Right. That one random days you were flying a plane. Where were you flying a plane to? Tampers are all over the UK, so why not same in test strings? Yeah, absolutely agree. It makes sense. We've got about 45 seconds and then we can be going. Let's look at our stopping pattern. We've got Sutton Coldfield, Wild Green, Chester Road, Erdington, Gravelly Hill, Aston, Dudston, Birmingham, New Street, Five Ways, University, Sadie Oak, Bournefield, Kingston Alton, Northfield, Longbridge, Barnt Green, Alvechurch and finally Redditch. Let's start locking those doors. Have a look. There we go, there goes the doors. Oh, wrong button, that always helps. A couple of seconds, and away we go. Bowser Gaming, nice of you to jump into the stream. How you doing? You think, CJ, you think Alan has a lot on the table for all the UK market? Yeah, hopefully so. That would be very cool. Glad you're well, Bowser. Let's run up to 50. What are we getting the AWS warning for there? Okay, it's the head down to 35. Makes sense because we've got Sutton Coldfield next. Okay, that's down to 35. No problem at all. There we go. There's the 35 coming up, and once we're through this tunnel, we will be upon Sutton Coldfield Station. There's the station, and we'll start slowing for our stop. Let's go into notch 2. We can see our 3-car stop marker on the roof there. There we go, lovely stuff. Open those doors.
Please note, The doors of trains leaving this station may be closed up to 30 seconds before departure time.
Absolutely.
Please ensure you are on the platform in good time for your train. Thank you.
There we go, and away we go for Wild Green. In fact, I didn't even spot that we were a 6-car unit. There you go. So, yeah. CJ, it's kind of bad that you haven't included Lincoln with the East Coast main line. See, I've total wild theory, but have Skyhook Games said that they perhaps want to build that part of the route for the Midland main line, and that's why they haven't included Lincoln. Possibly. It's just a bit of a wild theory of mine. Obviously the Leicester to Lincoln services, that would be perfect for the Midland main line. Wild theory, I know, but yeah, maybe. Here is Wild Green. Here we go. As we come into the station, we'll brake it a little bit further. That's our stop marker. Also, whole trains stop at all stations between Doncaster and Peterborough, so I hope whole trains come in the future onto the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, I saw that actually the services are in the timetable, but they're being I saw that on the forum that they're being replicated by the 801. So yeah, perhaps maybe in the future we might see, because I think the whole trains are the 802s, so slightly different variant of the 800 family, should I say. Away we go. So Chester Road next, 0.7 of a mile, that's not far at all. To be braking hard here. CJ also says Peterborough to St Neots would be a good expansion for the 700. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see the 700 have its own dedicated route, because it feels like it's too good just to be that small add-on for South Eastern High Speed. So perhaps they've got that in mind already. Who knows? Go, comes a stop here at Chester Road. Look at a beautiful Class 323. Looking good. Let's lock those doors. Okay, we'll see our 6 units apart from Chester Road. We've got Erdington next. Or Errington? Erdington? Yeah, probably butchering the pronunciation. Braking hard here for the next station. It's right in front of us. These stations are very close together. Yeah, absolutely agree, CJ, and I think that's what makes me think there's probably is a dedicated route, perhaps in the works. You never know. Like to put all the AC signs in for the 700 and then not to use them. Feels a bit pointless. There's the stop marker. Wonder if Doncaster Car IEP depot will be included. I think I did read somewhere that it is. There are a number of, I think there are a couple of depots included on the East Coast Main Line. I'm pretty sure it is.
Platform 1 for the 10:43 service to Lichfield Trent Valley via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Northfield, Kings Norton, Bourneville, Selly Oak, University, Five Ways, Birmingham New Street, Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butler's Lane, Blake Street, Lichfield City, and Lichfield.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen many interior shots of the 801 yet, so if any, actually, I don't think we've seen it at all. I'm sure it will look great. I'm really excited to drive that now. Gravelly Hill next. Yeah, I've also seen just the one picture of the cab. But yeah, hopefully it looks nice. I just can't wait to drive it now. I think I will be driving that route quite a lot. Here's Gravelly Hill. Yeah, the picture of Peterborough with the 700s in as well looks really good. There we go, let's jump out of here. We've got a little while to wait. Let's be locking those doors. departing for Aston next. There's a 50, but we're nowhere near that, so it's all good. CJ says a lot of freight trains stop at sidings of Peterborough, and the amount of let's just get our speed under control. The amount of freight that run between Doncaster and Peterborough is mad. You were spotting it Peterborough and couldn't keep up, but that's positive. I think it's really good to hear that we're hopefully going to get a lot of freight, and perhaps perhaps one of the loco packs that we see on the roadmap might be some freight packs, perhaps. Who knows? Coming up to the junction here at Aston. Put a bit of power on actually. It's only the 40. Now let's brake for the 20. There you go, there's 20. Going to be pretty spot on for our stop at Aston. Look on Royal Train Times, there's about 5 freight trains per hour, not including the specials empty coach. Amazing. I've got such high hopes for this East Coast Main Line. I wonder how long a run on the 80 miles would take in a freight service to go, say, from Peterborough to Doncaster. I'd imagine probably like a good hour or so. That'd be quite nice, just trundling along. Let's say like
13:45 service 2 ready.
So like at like 60, 70, perfect. Peterborough to Doncaster are in the top 5 for most freight trains in the UK. I reckon there's probably one of those loco packs, then may make sense that it's for Peterborough to Doncaster perhaps. That would be cool if we got a freight loco pack. A little bit like we did with the, I guess with Tees Valley, the heavy, because there was the heavy freight pack, wasn't there? Something similar would be very cool. Oh no, let's not go anywhere just yet. 5 more seconds. There we go. Duddeston next. Great Eastern Main Line, are those station announcements real? I heard, or edited? They are actually edited. So I'm running the Birmingham Cross City Enhancement Pack that's available on Train Simulator Community that includes these station announcements, but they do sound very, very real. I think it gives it so much. A 67 loco pack would make sense because 67s run a lot around Peterborough with rail tour coaches and a lot of rail head treatment train wagons. Nice. What can I say? accelerate here actually. Yeah, that'd be cool at 67. As I've said already, just more modern freight locos would be welcomed. You're surprised thinking dovetailed? Yeah, if only. We have to rely on the modders to sadly to pick up after them. That was the warning for the upcoming 30. We need the 6-car marker, so a little bit further on. Towards the end of the platform, I guess. That'll do. Let's unlock. Got some very cool artwork again. Red, amber, green. This is part of the enhancement pack. We're kind of not in the station now. Never mind. I keep forgetting that we're a 6-car unit.
Stand well back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 1 does not stop here. Stand behind the yellow line. And away we go. Birmingham New Street next. Do know we just had the warning for 30, so we shouldn't be going too fast. Yeah, we need to be slowing a lot actually. There we go. A Great Central, is that Great Central 180 GC? It's got to be, surely. GC 180 would be a good pack. What I'm encouraged by is that we saw how many layers that they brought to Southeastern High Speed and other routes that were part of the core release of Train Sim Mod 3, so I feel quite positive about what could come. Yeah, the 91 has to come. I think especially in its sort of in that maroon blood red. That would be pretty cool. Let's just acknowledge that. That's for the double yellow we can see ahead. Grand Central. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, CJ. Ember and Wade's corner. Will characters get updated on other routes? So I believe the ones that are, say, pulling suitcases, holding briefcases, holding the phones will do, but the kind of like coffee stand, that will be solely Train Sim World 4 only.
slow here. Yeah, the treble 2 for the Midland Main Line would be very cool. Here we are coming into Birmingham New Street. Great Eastern Main Line. You know, every map says there's 2 other unknown UK routes. What do you think they are? Oh, that's such a good question. I genuinely have no idea. I guess they will probably be... will they be both modern? I don't know. I have a feeling they might do another kind of steam route, perhaps. One of them might be a steam route. One of them might be another modern route, perhaps. Not really sure. I feel like one of them... And if it's modern, will the other modern one perhaps be utilising the northern licence now it's available? Because we got a tease of that with the Glossop line. Ember and Wade, will it be on Southeastern High Speed? Yes, I believe so. Pessy, I think the new dovetail routes on the road map will be modern diesel or West Coast Main Line. West Coast Main Line would be amazing, actually. To have the Pendolinos or perhaps the Voyagers. Lionel Messi fan, welcome into stream. Need a 91. Yep, couldn't agree more. It's going to be a highly, highly requested loco, that one. Let's open those doors. Let's find a nice outside shot. We'll go here. Great Eastern Main Line. I have a feeling it might be Peterborough to Ipswich or maybe London to Ipswich. If they get Great Angler licensing. Yeah, possibly. You never know. Ember and Wade, will it be on Train Symbol 3? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe Southeastern High Speed will be updated any further now on Train Symbol 3. Pessy, DTG might include the Southwest Main Line. Yeah, I think that, again, that's another really highly popular route that's requested a lot. I think it's fair to say any further updates for Train Symbol 3 will be pretty limited. They're really... By the release of Train Symbol 4, they're forcing people to, if you want to get the updates, you're going to have to buy the new game, I'm afraid. CJ could be Peterborough to Ely, sorry, but unlikely. Start locking the doors quite early here. Pessy, Riviera line. What era would you like the Riviera line in? I guess a slightly earlier period, because I don't think they've got the GWR license anymore. Will Birmingham get them? Do you know what? I'm not sure. I'd hope so. I believe most routes will get the passengers with bags and whatnot. Great Eastern Main Line, yeah, London to Ipswich will be similar length to the Peterborough to Doncaster. Okay, that's pretty, so about 80 miles. Pessy, Train Symbol 3 is a dead dog, essentially. Yep, absolutely. Which I think is not very cool, because it was never... I think... I'm really torn with this one, because if they said all the way along that, you know, that the Train Symbol model is going to be every year now, I think everyone would understand that. But they haven't said that. They've never admitted it. It's going to become a yearly thing. Steam or modern for the Riviera? Yeah, I'd love the Riviera in modern day. CJ, another Scottish route airshare line highly requested. I believe everyone's speculating that the UK rivet route on the roadmap could be, I think it's the West Highlands line. That would be pretty cool. Ember and Wade, yeah, that would make sense because I believe the those 3 routes are all part of the Trains in World 4 bundles. Pass, you know that one of the new routes will be Steam and one will be modern. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I really wish that they would fix the Steam physics though first, before they release any more Steam routes. So we've got 5 ways coming up here. Stop braking. Probably, Percy says, probably Lincoln lines, and you can implement the 158 and HST along with 800. Yeah, I really hope they do. They are able to make the 800. Let's open those doors. Oh, we're definitely off the... Yeah, okay, well, we won't look at that. The 156 would be very cool to see that come to the game. Oh, come to Trains and World. Ember and Wade will TSW2 passengers get them? I'm not too sure, if I'm honest. You're also going to pre-order the day before early access on the 20th. Yeah, that's a good shout. Means you'll get those 5 days of enjoying it before a lot of people, if they haven't pre-ordered. I will be doing the same, and of course I will be either streaming or posting videos for it. So where we go to university next? It's actually 60 if you pre-order on the 20th. Yeah, but you aren't able to download it until the 21st. London Marylebone to Birmingham, Snow Hill with Chilton. Yeah, that would be very cool because you get the 68s hopefully. Does standard edition grant you 5 days early access? No, I don't believe it does. It's either deluxe or special editions. Floyd, welcome into the stream. Early access, I think it depends which platform you're on, Ember and Wade. Yeah, the IT is definitely an instant purchase. Dresden Reset updated, yeah, absolutely. I just don't want it to break the awesome night lighting on that route. The 5 circle, yeah, that would be very cool. 5 circles are it's always a favourite of mine to drive on Train Simulator Classic. Five Circle has 801s on the line as well. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. I guess that makes sense because it obviously goes through. It goes through Haymarket, and I guess it branches off. I guess if it's going to, is it Inverness and Stirling? Floyd, why don't you play a bit more TS Classic? I've got a few TS Classic routes, but I've only really got into train simulation in the kind of Train Sim World era. I would like to play a bit more TS Classic, but obviously trying to build up a bit of collection takes time. Percy, love to Newcastle and Edinburgh and Train Sim World. Yeah, the scenery would be awesome. And yeah, better than Digital Barn, and Digital Barn is amazing as well. Oh, slightly even early, but never mind. 5 Circle has commonly 170s, 158s, 220s, 221s, and 800s. That would be very cool. Pessy 100, yeah, it's 100. That's probably a little bit too long at the moment for Train Sim World route, sadly. Ember Way, does it mean we'll get the cross-country license? I don't think Dovetail are able to get the cross-country license, sadly. As we come into Steady Oak. There we are, here's Steady Oak. I'd love to see the Voyagers in the Avanti livery. That would be very cool. Oh, there's the 6 car. A little bit too far. There we go. Pessy'd love an extended West Cornwall local to Plenty. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like that brought into the modern era. That would be amazing. CJ North Berwick to Edinburgh would also be a good part of East Coast Main Line. Has 387s, which obviously we've got 380, 800s, and Voyagers. No, that's a good mix. Yeah, that would be good. Great. Oh. Wrong button there. Great Eastern Main Line, or with the MML, it could be extended to Norwich, as some trains say Norwich on their destination boards. Yeah, absolutely. Because I think the 158s do Liverpool to Norwich, if I'm not much mistaken. Yeah, agreed, CJ. 801s, 387s being already in the game would be good, and 7 stops feel like a good amount. Floyd, we should get more underground lines. Yeah, I love the Bakerloo line. It's such a different experience to driving most of the other things in Train Sim World, but I can imagine that was really quite difficult to make. So Bourneville next. would be cool to get more GWR routes now that we've got albeit 150s that aren't great, but you've got 158s, got HSTs, possibly got 800s. That could make and a 158 of course, and the 166. Don't forget that. A GWR route could be amazing if they could get the license, because most of the stock that they run is actually in the game now. The EML stock that's not in the game yet, 222s, 180s and 170s, yeah, absolutely. Be great to see those. Ember and Wade, what's the name of the 5 stations we're getting on East Coast Mainline? Well, it'll be Peterborough, Doncaster for the obvious first 2. You've got then Grantham, Newark and Retford between them. Yep, absolutely, as Floyd says. A little bit early closing those doors, but it's all good. Yeah, Emberway, they do have the GW. They did. I don't know if they still have the GWR license. I think it might have been revoked, but they can still sell the Great Western Express. So they did have it way back when, but I don't know if they've got it anymore. Yeah, absolutely, CJ. The cross-country voyages also run through Derby. That's definitely... Sadly, I don't think we're going to ever get the cross-country license, which is sad because voyages are awesome. Not too sure, Amber and Wild, about what time passengers will be at the coffee shop. Don't think they've given that level of detail yet. We saw a flashing yellow there indicating that we'll be going across junction, so the next signal should indicate that. There you go, you can see the feather illuminated. Put a bit of power on just to get us into Kings Norton. Edinburgh and Wade, you'd love to see the 380s on Cathcart Circle in Edinburgh. Yeah, absolutely. That would be very cool. Here we come into Kings Norton. There's a double yellow, so we'll acknowledge that. It's just gone green. Nice. We'll stop here. There we go. CJ. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Emerald Trainson World 5 is coming next year. Yeah, without shadow of a doubt. We now know it's a yearly model. CJ in stream, I heard Matt saying people putting the intercity livery on the ICE train to make it look like a 91 Crazy Suspicion, but that's a hint at 91. They can read the forums. They know how how heavily requested the the 91 would be. There we go, away we go for Northfield next. See, we're going about to get a double yellow here. Come off power, get ready to acknowledge, and start to brake. CJ, I'd probably imagine it was the ICE one. Emerald Rod, would love more rod and stock at Lichfield and Birmingham New Street. Yeah, absolutely. That does. Birmingham New Street just feels far too dead. Yeah, it's a shame, really. Maybe one day they'll get around to doing some West Coast mainline stuff and. Yeah, it'll make a difference. Is Northfield? Hope LNE are destined to say Edinburgh, London, King's Cross to be more realistic. Yeah, they should do. In the past, we've seen the passenger information screens say sort of the real destinations that they were going to. So they should do. Oh, let's lock those doors. Ah, nice to see a passenger falling out there. That was a single yellow we went past. CJ, if it says Peterborough, you'll cry. Yeah, I think most people probably would, but I don't think. I'm pretty confident it won't. Ember and Wade, Birmingham is dead. It needs 390s, 350s, TFWs. Yeah, absolutely. 170s to feature. Yeah, there's so much that could be added to Birmingham. Voyagers as well. We've got Longbridge coming up next. Okay, speed up a little bit. CJ also the 158 in the cab, it had a piece of paper with destinations and one of them said Peterborough. Now we're getting the exact train coming to it. Yeah, absolutely. I believe you'll be able to take the 158 between Peterborough and Grantham. Yeah, the 158 is such a well-modelled train. It should be used more across the across the routes that we've got. CJ, the Avanti West Coast, yeah, licenses, they do have that, so they can certainly do those routes. Emma and Wade is East Midlands trains from East Midlands from Railways. Yeah, absolutely. It's in East Midlands trains when they were owned by Stagecoach. Ain't EMR and EMT same thing? No, they EMT was the franchise that was run by Stagecoach before it was taken over by EMR, which I have a feeling is a joint venture with First and someone else.
We are sorry that services are subject to delay because of the failure of signalling equipment near Longbridge. Every effort is being made to restore services to normal as quickly as possible. Please listen for further announcements.
Yeah, absolutely. They're very similar to the Southwest Trains colours that were also... Southwest Trains was also run by Stagecoach. Oh, we left early again, never mind. We should be able to run up to 90 now. We can clear the... Okay, let's put power on. Hopefully we get these announcements. I don't think they probably will, sadly. I'm running on PC and this is a mod that I've downloaded. CJ, why would they get a license for a company if they aren't going to use it? I'm sure that means Avanti West Coast would come at some point. Yeah, but I also imagine they've probably got the Avanti West Coast license from the Train Simulator, from when they produced the Train Simulator Classic route of either the North Wales Coastal and the West Coast Main Line South. That's probably when they got the license. The stations on Great Western Express look like first Great Western ones. Yeah, absolutely. I believe the Great Western Express was always supposed to be in the first Great Western livery, but it then got taken over by Great Western Railways that forced them to change it to the green livery. So it was always planned to be first Great Western, but it got moved to GWR. We've got a red here, so let's just slow that down. We're going to be waiting for something to give us a path. CJ, you love Midland Main Line, but it needs more stock. Yeah, couldn't agree more. And it also needs Toton Yard opening up, because that would be phenomenal for freight. Oh, again, we've got approach control. Yeah, I'm sure you probably will get Avanti West Coast at some point. There's 15 across the points there. as we come into Barnt Green. CJ, we still have the Great Northern License, and that was part of. No new Great Northern routes. I think since we first have seen Northern on Glossop Line, I think my feeling is that we'll see Northern be used again. Kind of makes sense if we do. Especially with the 158 as well. I'm sure at some point that will get a Northern livery. Nothing really in Barnt Green apart from JD's cat. Yeah, nice. Oh, people are going to have to get out on the this part here. That's not going to be fun for them. Terrible driving. Oh, wrong button. There we go. How long is this route? It takes a while to do one of these services. It's about an hour and 10 minutes to go from start to finish. Oh, great enough. Apologies, CJ. Yep, you're right. Is this the Birmingham Cross City Enhancement Pack? It certainly is, yeah. That was, London Midland created. I always tend to use these on the UK routes because they are so good. Hour and 25. Yeah, they differ between sort of hour 15 and hour and 25. This one is an hour and 10 because we started at Four Oaks. It has gone brighter. It's gone to clear now. Actually, no, I started off the run in clear. Right, we can get up to 40 now. CJ can't wait to use the 158 on the East Coast main line. Yeah, absolutely. That will be very fun to have that used again. And when you love the 323, then you love this route, I guess, and the Glossop line as well. So, Alvechurch next. And then our final stop at Redditch. To brake now as we come into Alvechurch. It's just a village, yeah, absolutely. Alberto, welcome into the stream. First time here. Are these actual UK routes in the UK? Yeah, absolutely. These are real life routes in the UK, around the Birmingham area. This one is. Come on, stop. That's okay, I'll allow that one. I didn't want that one. I wanted Y. There you go, passengers getting off. Love single track sections on this route. Yeah, it's very cool. We'll wait for our departure time. There we go, we'll start locking those doors. There we go. And away we go for our final stop, which will be Redditch. And we see another 323 coming from Redditch, very cool. Brake here, make sure we're not speeding. She can get up to 60 now. Actually 70, but at 60 coming up. CJ, if you ever get West Coast Main Line, I'd like to do drive 57s doing drags with the 390s. Yeah, that would be very cool actually. Doing the rescues, it's nice doing the rescue scenario on Great Western Express with the 66 and the HST. Alberto, what happens if you depart early? Nothing, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's no real penalty actually. But just keep it real to life, you know, to the timetable that you'd be really driving to in real life, then of course you should be departing when you should be. Okay, down to 50 nicely. And we're a mile and a half away from Redditch. Okay, we'll go back to single track. Launch the AWS, which will be slow down to 30. 70, but slow down to 30. I love that. Look at the overhead lines. Ooh, yeah, that's interesting. That's one of the things that will hopefully get improved with trains in World 4. So they don't look so thin and feeble. They look a lot meatier, which is cool. I guess the one running next to it is perhaps like telephone line or something. Down to 30, lovely stuff. And we're very much on our approach now into Redditch. I'm guessing it's a weird distance one. Yeah, that's fine, that's what I expected. distance AWS signal to say that we're coming to the end of the line here. Again, we'll start to see Redditch Station in just a moment. Let's put a bit of power on actually. Keep us moving along. And here comes the station itself. Eventually, when we get around this corner. There it is. You start to see it now. And a teddy bear for good measure. How are we? Okay, whatever. Apparently we were going too fast and TPWS tripped us up. But it doesn't matter. That's the end. Oh, no, I wanted 8, please. Let's have the 8 camera. There we go. And that's the end of this run from 4X to Redditch. And we end up with a gold medal, which is very cool. I think I'm going to wrap things up here at the and call it at the end of the stream. So thank you ever so much for tuning into this stream. It's been really fun actually driving on Birmingham Cross City. I haven't done it in a little while. Hopefully you've also enjoyed it, and please consider hitting that like button and already subscribing if you're not already done so. And I will see you in the next stream. So thanks and bye-bye for now.